Welcome back to Pound Garage. Today we're going to keep cracking on with the Control, as I've nicknamed it. We're going to finish welding in the back wall, and I've done a couple of bits and pieces off camera, so I'll fill you in on that and plans on a couple other things that we're going to do. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so game plan is I'm going to finish welding out the back wall today, get it ready for seam sealer. So there's a couple little pinholes, as you can see the light shining through. I'm going to weld the inner doors to the back shell as well so they don't rattle, and yeah, and then we're also going to have a look at the hump. I've cut the old bit out of the trans tunnel, and we're going to see if we can make something work. So I was playing around with ideas yesterday, and if you haven't noticed, I've also pulled the seats and carpet out of this thing so we can clean it up. No carpet's going back into it, and there goes my light again. This doesn't want to stay on. We are going to wrap the line, or I actually really want to try the new stuff from what was it, Car Builders, the TXT stuff. So we're going to give that a go and see how it performs. So we're going to get the welder set up, and we're going to jump in and we're going to start welding away. Alright, so I've stitched up the sides, stitched up the tops, and done the doors. Also done the intrusion bars to the back wall. Got a little bit of a problem over there. It is not quite touching anymore. It's actually warped a little bit outwards. So I'm going to try and heat it from the back. See if I can get, well actually I might heat it from in here. See if we can get it to suck back in. So we'll give that a go. If not, it is what it is. Like I said in the previous episode, this is just a hunting rig, so I'm not overly concerned how it turns out, but I still want a half decent job, so we shall see how we go. And yeah, also started looking at this. So the main concern with this is interfering with the bolt holes for the seats. So looking at it the way it is, pretty much that's got to be center there. I'm not going to probably use this now, but it was nice to have. So we're probably just going to stitch this straight to the floor and make some boxes for it. But yeah, we'll probably cut it along here, just where the boot section goes, and then we'll just plate in around, so it won't be too much intrusion on the bolt holes. Looking at the other side, I'll just pop around the other side. It's only going to come out to here. As you can see, the bolt hole is right there. So if we cut it down through here, it should be pretty good and miss it. So we'll cut that, and we'll heat this up, and we'll come back to you. Alright, we've got some updates. All my lights have died, so they're on charge. So it's been a slow, painful day, so that's what it is. It's all the way up in 4 low or 4 high, whatever it is, I can't remember off the top of my head. That's why you got a gear stick. And then 4 low or 4 high. There. That works out like that. I've put the boot on to make sure that it works. It does just. If not, we'll just grind a little bit out of that and out of there. But no biggie. I'll chuck her in neutral so she's easy to roll. Over to the main. So because I've cut this in half, I'm going to have to make something to go from there to there, and I can't find the piece that I cut out, which is a major pain in the backside. But well, it is what it is. So that's looking like that's in a pretty good spot. So I'll probably just tack that in place and after cleaning it up a bit. If anyone is trying to get rid of old sound deadening, one of these works fairly well, as you can see. Takes most of it up, and you can go around the corners and everything like that. So eventually I'm going to have to do all of this, so I can, especially around those holes, so I can weld them up. And there's some bung holes as well. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to get an extension for this, so when it is in there, it's up here, so it clears this. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll move on to the handbrake. Need to get a Bunnings because I'm nearly out of gas. I'll tackle this in. Probably get the gas bottle tomorrow or the day after, because I've got some other stuff I've got to do tomorrow. Mainly working on the VZ. Alright, so we've done some arts and crafts. Got the CAD out, cardboard aided design. Made up a couple of templates here and here. Still gonna have to, probably gonna bend that around, make it a little bit longer and bend it around, and weld it all in. Probably just bridge it, save some time. But yeah, that will be the transfer case stick boot cover done. I do have to trim just a little bit of that edge off. It looks like shit anyway, covered in crap. Then I'll pull the boot out, paint it up, make it look nice, and then we'll move on. I'll probably make that first and then hop in here and do all the welding in one go. Save more time and effort, and yeah, the less I spend in here the better, because it is a small area. I also did some pedal manual conversion on the VZ yesterday, and I am covered in bruises. So there goes my light yet again. Alright, I'll chuck the light on charge and get back to this. Alright, so I've got all this welded in. All getting prepped up. It's been a while since I've filmed for this particular part, but we're getting there. We've also started ripping up all the floor, and back walls now been painted in TXT. The floor's going to get the same deal, and then we'll chuck the seats back in, battery in. Also got to weld up these holes, and I've got to make the other body mounts. But yeah, that's the progress of the trans tunnel and the back wall. Sorry I didn't film that, I just got stuck in the work, and yeah, it's actually been like 6 months between finishing that and getting everything done. You know how time flies doing other shit. So that's it for this episode of the Comptrol. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Be good, or be good at it.